How many silver ounces will you need to buy a home after the reset? Good evening, folks, and welcome back to another episode of Silver Dad Knows. Remember, always live with no edits. If this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button now, as you're going to like what I'm about to say. So just to begin this evening, I am presenting right here a 2023 Libertad. So, as everybody knows, these are my absolute favorites. These are my gems. These captivating coins, minted by La Casa de Moneda, not only boast exquisite designs, but also carry the weight of a nation's history. Glorious. From the iconic winged victory to the angel of independence, each Libertad coin encapsulates the essence of Mexicans' culture and offers a unique opportunity to own a piece of numismatic legacy. So, right here, I am showing, so very interesting. You know how very much like American coins, you do flip, boom. The reverse side of the coin showcases Mexico's national emblem, the coat of arms, an eagle perched atop a prickly pear cactus devouring a serpent. The emblem is surrounded by various historical coats of arms used by Mexico throughout its history, symbolizing the country's diverse cultural and ancestral roots. On the reverse side of the piece, my favorite, the iconic Mexico City winged victory Victoria statue stands tall, symbolizing Mexico's victory in its struggle for independence. Beautiful, beautiful. She is depicted against the backdrop of two volcanoes. These are truly a coveted addition to any collection or investment portfolio. Its flawless finish and intricate detailing reflect the Mexican Mint's commitment to producing coins of exceptional, and I mean exceptional, quality. Currently, you can still get these as low as $43 to $44 with free shipping, and while that is above spot, these are very reasonable premiums because these coins are must, and I mean must-haves. And going to the topic of this video, I do want to shout out a loyal subscriber of mine, Helen Brook, 4787. This is what they said the other day. An ounce of silver in Jesus' day was worth 1 week's pay for a Roman soldier. If it weren't for manipulation, it would be worth one average week's pay in dollars, which is $13.36 plus inflation, at least $2,000. Do the homework and the math. It ain't rocket science. Based off this awesome comment, I'd say 150 to 200 ounces of silver could guarantee you a solid house for your family. Of course, in a SHTF scenario, a reset, a massive reset where the economy collapses and the value of fiat currency plummets, tangible assets like silver will become one of the few trusted stores of value. Silver has maintained its purchasing power across centuries. If 1 ounce of silver were to be valued at $2,000, as suggested, by comparing its worth to a Roman soldier's weekly pay adjusted for inflation, 140 to 200 ounces would be valued between $280,000 and $400,000. This aligns with the price of an average home in many parts of the U.S. In such a crisis, traditional banking systems will falter and people will likely revert to hard assets for trade. Silver, being divisible, durable, and widely recognized as valuable, will become a practical medium of exchange. Look around. All the people with money are already holding onto physical gold and silver. With 140 to 200 ounces, a family could easily negotiate the purchase of a home, as those looking to offload property would seek stable assets like silver in exchange. Because guys, let's look at the reality. The world is about to change drastically, and the BRICS Summit is one key event signaling this shift. Over 20 world leaders have met to discuss alternatives to the current U.S. dollar-dominated global system. The BRICS nations, comprising 37% of global trade and 45% of the world's population, are growing rapidly. New countries are applying to join this group, and the implications for the global economy are enormous. Economic experts, including advisors to past presidents, U.S. presidents, have been predicting the fall of the U.S. dollar's dominance for years. The World Economic Forum projected that the dollar would lose its reserve currency status within 5 years, replaced by a basket of currencies. This timeline is aligning perfectly with BRICS' development of new systems like quote-unquote BRICS Pay, a payment system designed to circumvent the dollar entirely. Countries like Russia, China, and the UAE, which have faced sanctions and restrictions from the U.S., are eager to adopt this new system free from external political control. As the U.S. dollar faces unprecedented challenges, inflation is set to skyrocket. As a result, many of the world's richest individuals and governments are stockpiling gold and silver, a historically trusted store of value. China and Switzerland have been accumulating gold and silver at record levels as central banks around the world prepare for a seismic shift in the monetary system. For everyday Americans, the cost of living continues to rise while wages stagnate. Housing prices, insurance premiums, and basic goods like food and energy are becoming more expensive, and the value of the dollar is eroding rapidly, stupidly. What we're witnessing is not just an economic downturn, but a fundamental shift in the global financial order. In this uncertain environment, smart investors are looking for ways to protect themselves, and that's where silver comes into play. Like gold, silver is a tangible asset that has held value through centuries of economic turmoil. Unlike fiat currencies, silver cannot be printed at will. It's a real physical commodity that governments and billionaires alike are turning to in these uncertain times. But folks, as I said it, 140 to 200 ounces. That is the key to what you're going to want at the minimum to purchase a home. God forbid, a catastrophic reset. SHTF at its worst. 140 to 200 ounces of silver. It's going to be able to get you a home. Thank you so much for joining us for another evening of Silver Dad Knows. God bless you. God bless your household. And as always, God bless America.